Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The 49ers ready to get this thing started and open the season. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Appalachian State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks. Talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Swan. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Charlotte 49ers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Just
turning it on. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this
going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their 2nd drive.
Pulls it in. It's Stroman. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. And the Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Harrell. Looking left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mason. There he goes. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because
it's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Charlotte. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They'll go back to work trying to get something going after a couple of punts the first 2 times they've had it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Swan. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Creates a little space. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Surging forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. Neil boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make yards.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. It's a draw. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's up to 41 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Got it in the middle, it's Olsen. Brings him to the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
The 49ers are rolling down the field. From the gun, the ground game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the 49ers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Finds the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Dozier. That's the 40. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. This quarterback part of their running game. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Pocket breaking down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, App State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Harrell. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D-linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The give to the tailback. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set.
He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Swan. That's caught, it's Stroman. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He makes the catch. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Give to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown, App State. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Takes the handoff. It's Rutledge. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad.